All right, I'm back. Look, whole lot, nothing happened. That is now a good sign for us to say what? That we definitely now want to wait for some type of rally. Probably now. Dan's idea is a good idea. We've had a fantastic week, Ramon. A couple people had, several people had 300-point runners this week, Ramon. So that was. If we don't see said rally before the open, you can always, again, guys, I say do nothing. If you're really, really bearish, you can put a sell stop in below that low, right? If you're really bearish, you can put a sell stop in below the low. I would venture to guess that we probably want to see a little bit of a rally here. So if we don't see that before the open, we're going to wait 6 minutes after the open, let the fireworks happen. Again, you guys can do a sell stop below the low. I would not argue with that, but with one caveat: you got to be green already. You have to be green already if that's what you want to do. $133 tick chart, you mean? Ghost Pipper. I just look at the swings on the 133, and to me, the 133 gives me cleaner setups like M's, W's, things like that. Nice. Yeah, don't for you and I, VA, we're not doing anything but sitting on our hands until we see, at this point, at least a 75-point rally. Yeah, I mean, you're 300 ticks deep, VA. You can do anything you want at this point. Hard to go wrong on that one. The last 8 days just came. Yeah, we did well the past few days, guys. Really well. The look at the support level. So if this support breaks, we would probably see a little bit of a rally before the open, I would imagine. We do have a slight idea, VA, that there will be some profit taking, some rally, some bit of rally. But that's why we're saying, hey, look, use half the volatility number. All of you new traders out there, let me clear my throat. Just kidding. All of you newer people out there, I just had to joke myself around some. We are patient traders, guys. We are waiting for specific trade setups. We're looking for some specific points of interest in the chart. For instance, right now we're looking at a 75 tick rally to try to get short or sell stop on the low. Again, You must only those who have approval can do the sell stop. I don't want you guys getting stopped out with a 20 tick stop loss because you put a sell stop on low and it rallied back against you. You have to know that you got to use the high here as your stop. Those that can do that and have approval can do the sell stop. Other than that, you must wait for a rally. And while we are, Tank, why are you on trial? You gotta fix that for you, Tank. All right, so a couple announcements. Just so here's the low, right? Let's use this guy. Here's the low. At 791. So 791 plus 75 ticks is, who has that already? Somebody put that in. $871. So 871 is going to put us somewhere in this area, which is the area I said we should start shorting in. Hey, how about that? I didn't even know that beforehand. How did I do that? How did I know this is the area we want to start shorting in? Because I looked at the prior swing points. Can you guys hear me? All right. I'm not sure what was going on there. Did you guys hear me talking a minute ago? I was literally talking through the whole explanation of this whole thing and realized that you guys weren't listening. Did you guys hear me talk through the rally and all that stuff? Okay. No, you didn't. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the questions here then while we're waiting. Could you please repeat the level number we're waiting? Yeah, we want at least half a volatility number. So about 75 ticks, somewhere in this area to here. Would like to see a short. Those that are green are probably now short. So those that were already green this morning, you had permission to take the sell stop. So you can lock in some profits soon. Those that were already green had permission to take the sell stop, guys. I coach, just make sure I understand what you said. 20% to take rally. Yeah, something like that, Joshua. So from the low, which we got that in 871. It may have. If you need to make sure the settings are changed, David, I'll have to get to that later. We are in a trade now. David V, ask me that question later. It's just the settings. You want to be on daily bars, calculate on close, make sure those are the settings. Daily bars, calculate on close. Now, those of you, you can move your stop down now. You should have locked in some profits on that. Did you guys lock in some profits? Remind me again, David. I'll go through it when we have a chance, when we're not in a trade. Okay. Anybody take the sell stop? You could have had a sell stop. at 790. 790 should give you plenty of profit so far by now. You should be taking profits on the contract at least. Well, I said you guys can do it. If you're green this morning, sell stop's the way to go. If you're green. If not, I just did some 790 to, let's look at it this way, 790 to 842. Is that really the kind of risk that you want to take if you're not already green? Right? So that's the point I'm trying to make on that, guys. It's a 52 tick risk. If you're not willing to take it and you're not already green, you probably should pass on something like that. Good job, Cheryl. Nice job, Dan. Bill Stewart. Good job, guys. Yeah, I mean, Kev Dog, you're already green. I would be hesitant to even take another trade this morning if I were you. Dan, give me a minute. Let's do some announcements. You jump on when I'm finished with announcements. So we're getting closer and closer to the open. Those of you that are brand new to us, those of you that are on trial, we do wait after 9:30. We wait 6 minutes till 9:36 to let the institutions battle it out, see what they're going to do, let them make up their minds. Sometimes it takes a little longer than 6 minutes. Sometimes right around the 5-minute mark, we find a good trade after things calm down a little bit. But we are going to wait 6 minutes. So usually, most of the time, we'll find a good trade between 6 and 8 minutes after the open. So between 9:36 and 9:38, we typically find a pretty good trade. So be patient, and we will get that. If you haven't gotten a trade in yet today, you're looking for a rally to short, and you're not going to trade through the open. Some people do have explicit permission to trade through the open. They will do it. Okay. A couple other things. Let's see. No class today. Remember, guys, we have no class on Fridays. We do have the podcast. So I encourage everybody to sit in and listen to the podcast. We're going to change the format a little bit this week. We're going to keep the charts up the whole time we do the podcast, so that if we see a trade, we'll take it during the podcast. We'll let you guys know. So if you want to tune into the podcast, we'll be BSing around, obviously, that you've seen us do in the past. But we're also going to keep the charts up the whole time, so you guys will be able to see them. And if we see something, we'll say something. Just like the rules for what is it? The rules for the kids in school: see something, say something. That's what we're going to do in the podcast today. So we'll leave the charts up. We'll have our faces on the left side, and we'll have some fun. That's it. So wait the first 6 minutes. Please participate, ask questions. Those that are new to us or newbies, those that just joining. Best advice: spend the weekend watching the videos, watch the recordings, get ingrained in how we talk about stuff. Get yourself ingrained with how we talk about things, or take lunch break. Point being is spend time watching recordings. There is lots of valuable information in those recordings. Anybody that's new to us, start watching recordings. It's a tick counter. Yeah. So you guys started watching the recordings. There's a lot of good information in it, right? So tell Dennis he's got to start watching recordings ASAP. Yeah, lots of good information in the recordings, guys. Class recordings, go through the basics first, do the class recordings. You're going to get plenty of information. No, we don't leave the video. We don't give the videos to the trial people. We want you to show up to class. So Monday, Marcia, you'll get to go to class. So you get to do it live. So we let you do all the live stuff when you're on trial, because even though we have a lot of good information, Oh, you just joined last night. Okay. As soon as you can, get on the videos, guys. That's it. Dan, if you want to make an announcement, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Brian. Good morning, everybody. Glad we're having a good morning so far. And
did you get a
we
headset?
do have, for people on trial or others that would like to learn a little bit more about Liberty Trading Club and learn a little bit about Coach Alex, Coach Brian, their methodology, and what we believe here in this club, and basically the group that is behind us, supporting us. Please join me at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central, Brian, and we can spend about 20, 30 minutes together and tell you a little bit more about Liberty Trading Club and what we're all about. Also give you a little bit of background history about the club, and would look forward to answering your questions and talking to you again at 11 Eastern. It's libertytradingclub.com/orientation. Thank you, Paulina. She just put it up there. Otherwise, guys, have a great day trading, and we will talk later. Thank you.
Dan, did you get a headset? Did you get a headset, Dan? I didn't hear feedback. You get headphones or something? Greg, I'm not in charge of posting the classes, but I'm sure it's posted. If not, I can check on that and make sure it gets posted. We had that issue on the back end this week, Craig. Technical issue, so there may have been an issue with getting that posted because of that. I'll check for it. We can check. Or if you're really antsy, we can get it sent to you, Craig. If you log on to the main members area and just click on the chat button in the bottom right, ask if you could get the recording of Tuesday's class. Tuesday was a good, Q&A. Tuesday, I think, was pretty darn good. Tuesday was actually decent. Just a quick review. But everything Craig also is covered in the basic section. Everything we did on Tuesday is just building the bias for the day. Dan never did answer my question. Dan.
Sorry, Brian. What was the question?
I'm not here. You did not.
No.
Okay.
Working on it.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian.
I didn't hear feedback to begin with. I was like, oh, yay, dang, yeah, headsets. Nope.
No feedback when I put you on mute, Brian. Not intentionally, though.
I have to put myself on mute sometimes, especially after having a couple of those LITEs, guys. LITEs. Everybody's like, what is an LITE trading? LITE is not a trading term. Ramon. Question from AA. How did that happen? I've never seen that before. What's going on here? Where's it at? AA's having a hard time logging in the room. Somebody please give me a hand. Oh, yeah, Sharon, we have a podcast every from 12:30 to 1:30. Kevin, low Kev. Good job, Will Trade. I mean, there's a W that formed. There's, some good little confluence there, bouncing off support. I know you already are green for the morning, Will Trade, so that's fantastic, sir. LibertyTradingClub.com/YouTube, Sharon. If if you want to find it. We'll post it before we go into the podcast. Top middle of your members area. You can click on that if you want to watch the podcast. I just realized that. And we are open for business. Let's have a great day. Let's see what happens. We would think that ticks started short, guys. Low ticks. You guys know what that means. So let those of you with permission to do, let it rally, get your hook, and take your profits on the short side. Everybody else, wait 6 minutes. Will Trade, you know you have permission to hold that through the open. You have permission. I know how you could have held that through the open. There's a first touch rule, but again, those of you waiting 6 minutes, those of you have permission. Signal. Anybody with permission to trade the open, take that short. Did anybody do that? Nice job, Ramon. Nice job. Good job, Paul. Chanel. When you get to the training, guys, and you get good, you can trade this. And then new people in the room, why can't I trade the open? Because you haven't proven that you can be consistently profitable yet. If you can be consistently profitable over a couple months, meaning mostly profitable days, maybe 1 or 2 days over the course of 2 months, they'll give you permission to open. Until then, prove to yourself that you can do it, that you can. It's going to be crazy. Really. Here's your stop. 791 is the stop. Got it. 791. Can't lose now. Boom. Flat. The icons are for the, well, you're going to badge anyway, Sharon. So you're definitely going to get, but the different personal training with us and should be able to trade any kind of market condition, either online or that. Pro badge is your membership level. Computer Icon means just if you just have a Computer Icon, you're a standard member. That means you have trade room only and not class access. Boot camp, if you see the boot, so boot camp that you've gone to, and little money bag means that you've been through a different program. So we have different things, different kind of in-person coaching things the badges go for, or achievement levels too. You get a pro badge, I would think, Sharon, to begin with. Then we have some people with a diamond. Some people with a diamond next to their name. They've done. They are traders, or they review and training of their trading program, and they've gotten our seal of approval. They are a diamond. They are good. It looks so open. Shell signal right at 9:35. Just still would like to see it go a little higher, guys. But if you did this one, good job. Remember, guys, get a hook on stochastics. This little sell ticket. Sakasa, right? You guys are hearing the Sakasa beep, correct? How many is this? All right. Well, then that should make it a no-brainer a lot of times for you guys. This is, I'm going to call it trading made easy, guys. This is the easiest way to do it this morning. Let it rally. Let us get the ball. Tick rule or Sakasa. And if it pushes you out, who cares? But again, I'm just keep repeating myself. I would prefer to see a little bit of a rally. A little bit more of a rally. I mean, we've got kind of a double bottom. Stops down. Sorry, was 820. Patience. Patience. Be patient. Yeah, listen, again, guys. There's nothing. I'm not saying we're bouncing off a lot of support here, guys. Lots of support that we're bouncing off. So be patient. That is a perfectly good plan, VA. Make sure you have plenty of ticks locked in with your stop. And then you can add. And then play that game through the morning. The only thing I would caution, VA, you only have there's not really nothing. Yeah, you literally have no risk. So you can play the ad game and take off, add and take all you want to. It's a little bit more of a rally, guys. A little push up. Likes the ticks, peak above 0, and then head back down. Just looking a little much. Now we do have some little W on the bottom. Some people are still counting. Yeah. Not to get people to do too much counter trend stuff. Newer. That goes on the same. Six. For open guys. Traders also have to do it. You've been able to analyze well enough to see that. What is counter trend rule, guys? The rule of thumb.
Trading Club. Hopefully you've enjoyed your live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room, just visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day pass. During your time with us, you'll have access to live trade calls, participation in chat, to have your free pass. After your first free 3 days, it's just $149 a month for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.